Oh, when the saints go marching in. Oh, when the saints go marching in.
You can almost hear the noise coming from the nearby French Quarter, and they're being just as loud inside Caesars Superdome here in New Orleans. Straight ahead is what should be a very entertaining matchup between the Cleveland Browns and the New Orleans Saints. Plenty of season left to go. 3 months of football ahead as we are underway here at Week 4. Has this at the 6. And that's going to set them up just beyond their own 20.
The career's more at stake when you win your prime. That paper, baby, my face on the dotted line. I've been flying out of town for some peace of mind. It's like always, they just want a peace of mind. I've been focused on the future, never on right now. But I can butcher either pink or brown. I'm the one that introduced you to the right now.
All right, let's get this show on the road. It is 1st and 10. Throwing on their first play. Oh, it's intercepted. What a start. L'Jarius Sneed with the INT. Into the end zone he goes. Pick 6 and a New Orleans touchdown. So we start our game off with a touchdown, Brock, but not on the side of the scoreboard that we were expecting.
Yeah, first drive on defense, the goal is to get off the field. Maybe even flip the field with field position. But to score points yourself, that's not something they honestly consider too much. That is until he started that return, baby. And they saw things lining up perfectly for it to happen.
So before we get an attempt, there's contact up front. Will it make this field goal easier or harder? All right, so with the penalty, a chance to go for 2 from the 1, or they could elect to try a shorter kick.
For the extra point.
So with the lead at the moment, they'll just go ahead and take the try from the 10. That kick a whole lot easier after that penalty, right? And he sends it through.
Saints 7, Browns 7.
Well, Brock, hopefully some short memories on offense as they get it right back here on the kickoff after that pick 6. Return coming from the 6. And he's brought down just inside the 25.
Over 1st and 10 at their own 24-yard line.
All right, working from the gun to start. 1st and 10. Back to work they go after the interception. That's incomplete for the moment. We do have a flag down, but it might not be good news for their offense. That's usually where we see holding calls. You got a major fistful of jersey on that play, and it's going to end up costing them. That holding penalty is going to make 1st down twice as tough. They're 20 from the marker to start things out. Pass play coming here. Has him on the quick hitter. And that tackle stops him after a solid gain. That is exactly what they needed, Brock. The throw that gets him stabilized after a disastrous miscue early.
You know I love when coordinators show that kind of confidence, quickly reestablishing it with his quarterback, and now he can start playing like that pick 6 never happened.
They'll work against the blitz. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete.
Hey, Mr. Quarterback, that's a throw that's got to go somewhere else. Double coverage was waiting for it. Thinking interception to be had, and incompletion still pretty good for the defense.
3rd and long for him here. Caught by the tight end, running that corner. And they catch him just in time to prevent the first, but that got very close, didn't it? It's 4th and maybe a yard.
It's 4th
Brown Texans are lining up to punt. Only punted once in last week's loss, and he gets this one away.
Fair catch.
And that fair catch corrals just beyond the 25-yard line.
First and 10 at their own 28-yard line.
This ain't what you Project S6 Wk4. This ain't what you want.
New Orleans has the offense set. All right, Brock, here's first and 10. Starting this drive with a design run. And that's good for a gain of 5. That was Mark Emerson with a stop that time.
You know, Kate, that might be a little bit of a disappointing run to him. He wanted more. They always do. That's exactly what they were after offensively to get this drive moving.
First down run gets him 6, so now it is 2nd and 4.
Hawk 70, Hawk 70.
Design quarterback run here. Nothing doing on 2nd. They get to him behind the line. Now it's going to be 3rd and longer.
What was supposed to move the chains, or at least make 3rd down easier to handle instead, did the exact opposite here, Kate. Now makes this 3rd down a whole lot trickier to figure out.
Shorty got that body out of no time, set up, you gon' kill my vibe. Stand on my money, don't know my size. Pick them sides, and you better choose wisely. That's my high. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5.
3rd down here, need 8 on the play.
180.
So with that play clock winding down, we're going to get a timeout. And after using an early one, 2 left for him to spend. Third down, Browns opting to go with a dime set defensively.
180. Hey, come on, pistol. Run. Hey, alert! What's up?
Mayfield thrown out of the pistol. He completes it in traffic. And he will have this across that 40-yard line before they manage to stop it. That's going to go as a gain of 13 yards. And that's good for a Saints first down.
180. What's up?
Sending him on the dive. And he's got it up to midfield and into Browns territory. Good rip on first down. That brings up 2nd and 2.
That's a run that you'll take the result in the NFL every time. A nice play, a solid game, but it's also a run that you know, and you may come back to, because if you were that close to breaking off an explosive one, you really break the backs of a defense.
Real. What's up?
Back-to-back carries here. Free up the middle. It's a breakaway. There it is. Touchdown, New Orleans. The Saints pull out in front further, 13-zip.
You know, Kate, I think one thing we've clearly learned about the analytics of this game at the NFL level, explosive plays matter. And to get one on the opening series, that has got to feel good for this offense.
That one splits the uprights. And the Saints drive out to an early 14-0 lead. On is the Saints kickoff team to tee it up and send it away. Return starts at the 9. And in the end, Brock, a pretty exciting touchback as the return comes out to the 30.
At their own 30-yard line.
First call here coming from the shotgun. Now throw to start the drive. Short pass brought in. Continuing to move past the 45. And they're going to bring him down just a moment before he's able to break it across midfield. The big play nets him 17 yards. And that's going to be good for a Cleveland first down. Great start to this drive. They're up in the neighborhood of midfield after just one play. Back now, pressure coming. The right side, Noel has it. And he made a bid for midfield there, but stopped on his own side at the 49.
We saw his guys pick up the blitz, and he felt he could pick it up anyway if he wasn't looking at him. But with their effort on his behalf, I think this QB felt owed to them. And the group up front to find somebody to get a completion, so that effort up front wasn't in vain.
8 yards to go. Let's see how they approach this second down. First carry for Quinshawn Judkins. And second down only works out for a yard.
That's a run that's hold on the stat sheet. But if you see a bigger play on the ground later on, it's maybe because of a play just like that, softening up the front and opening the door. Bigger gap in the future.
Third down, they need 7. To the air on third and long. Caught by his running back, Judkins. And he's brought down after pushing to that 35-yard line. He picks up 15 on the play. And that's a Browns first down. All set to go now from the 35.
A gain of 15. First down, Cleveland.
I'll throw it here on first. Complete out to the right. And they bring him down. Looks like he got it to the 27.
Hey, you like these results on first. That completion right there, right in the window where all options are now available to you on second and that playbook wide open.
Here's Judkins on second down. And they're going to have first and goal after he picked up a nice chunk there.
It's a gain of 18. That's another Browns first down. First and goal at the 8-yard line.
From the red zone on first. Has it in close. Touchdown, Cleveland. The Browns to reach pay dirt for the first time this game. Well, great work there, Brock. They weathered the storm, and now they've gotten themselves right back into this ball game.
Anybody who's played this game has been here before. The game doesn't start the way you want. You're in a big hole, and all you can do is climb out of it. In the words of Pete Carroll resonate, it's not how you start, it's how you finish.
PAT up and good for Moody. And the Browns chuck the lead in half. It's down to 7. Out to kick it away. Here's Moody. Okay, well, that one's over the 20, the landing zone, and almost everything else we got here today. So that football coming out to our 35-yard line. Saints enjoying some good field position to start this drive off. 1st and 10 coming up. Drive play straight ahead. And And this one's only going to pick up a couple before he heads out of bounds. Only 2 yards, and it brings up 2nd and 8.
I don't think that's the amount that they were looking for there, Kate. Going to lead to some shuffling around here in the playbook. Find a more aggressive call on 2nd.
They will not get another play off. We're at the end of 1. It's a 14-7 game. Back to the Superdome of Caesar in just a bit. We're back for the second quarter. Saints in possession of the football. They'll begin the quarter with 2nd and 8. Blown back in the backfield, and he gets the handoff. Off to the races, middle of the field. He's all the way home. Touchdown, New Orleans. The Saints take a 13-point lead.
Hey, Kate, we're not even to halftime, and this guy has already got a game's worth of success. And the great thing is that, yes, it benefits him individually, statistically, but you know it just sets the table for everybody else, because that play-action pass should be devastating.
On is the Saints kickoff team to tee it up and send it away. That's going to be taken in at the 8. And that's going to set them up just beyond their own 20.
At their own 22-yard line.
Offense into the shotgun set as they line this up. 1st and 10. Shotgun snap, looking to throw. Throw left side, finds Johnson. And they'll stop him here, but not before he gets out to the 47-yard line. This one goes for an even 25 yards. And that's going to be good for a Cleveland 1st down.
Good offenses. Okay, good play callers know how to utilize their personnel. They know where they wanted him. They wanted him in a route in space where he could make that initial play comfortably, then go to work after him.
Great start to this drive. They're up in the neighborhood of midfield after just one play. Pass play on 1st and 10. Has a man on target to Johnson. And they're on him to send him out right before he gets to that 30-yard line. Get 22 out of that play. And that's a Browns 1st down.
Wow, certainly found the weak spot in the coverage with that catch. Really goes to show they trust every single player, receiver, running back, in that case tight end, to be a playmaker in this offense.
New set of downs for him from the 31. To throw here on 1st down. Caught, nice gain left side. He's going to take this down to the 11-yard line. It's a gain of 21 yards to pick up that 1st down.
It sure seemed like he knew exactly where he was going with that right off the snap.
And the Browns 1st down.
Bringing the offense up to the line. 1st and 10. Working inside the red zone. This one's caught. And he's able to get it to the 2 before the stop. After a good pickup, they're set up with 2nd and short. It's a Cleveland touchdown. The Browns make it a one-score game in the first half. Not a lot of processing time from the moment he pulled it back to the moment he made that throw, Brock. But I think we can all agree he made the right choice not to hand it off, and then the right read on that throw.
Yeah, he sure did, kid. Kind of reminds me of the option quarterbacks of our day growing up, right? Those guys that made that pitch, and it was just second nature. They were on the run, guys all around. Didn't matter. He's going to put that pitch right on them. Great RPO quarterbacks of today do exactly the same thing with their throws.
And just like that, we're back to a one-possession ball game as the kickoff is away. And he just sends this out and over the end zone, so no threat of a return. They're going to spot the ball up at the 35 to begin this drive. First and 10, Saints find themselves with some good field position starting out. There's a dive up the middle. And in his 6 yards to begin this one. We've got 2nd and 4.
The cool thing about a drive starting run like that, Kate, is it really just gives you every opportunity in the playbook, whatever you want to do. But as for me, I like to reward that runner. Give it to him again and see if he can get you a new set of downs.
Run picks up 6, so that means it's 2nd and 4. Back to the well again. And they haul him down after a gain of a couple. Leaves him in need of 1 more yard here on 3rd down.
I think one thing you learn, Kate, when you transition from college to the NFL, not every run is going to be a big play. Some of them, well, they're just destined to end in a minimal gain, and some of them will set up that critical play action for later.
3rd and a lone yard coming up.
Real.
Quick pass, right side, complete. And he's taken down directly on that 43-yard line. A nice gain of 13 yards as it brings up a first down.
I'm not sure how this defense let that guy slip through him like that. On 3rd down, nonetheless, he took that snap as an opportunity. Man, did he make an impact play.
1st and 10 from the 43.
Hey, alert! What's up?
The first carry now for Kyron Williams. And this run is going to push him inside the 40. Give him 7 there.
So much to like about that run, Kate, particularly what he was able to get out of it. The defense, I think, feels a little fortunate they were able to track him down before an even bigger run in crossing that first down marker.
Nice run last play. Sets up 2nd and 2.
180!
So after plenty of scoring already, we have reached the 2-minute warning. Saints holding the lead inside of the Superdome. Offense is set. This is 2nd and 2.
180! What's up?
Blown back in the backfield, and they give it to him. And he'll get them enough for a first down.
I don't know about you, King, but he sure made getting that first down look really easy. A lot easier than it's supposed to be for that defense. I think they'll hear about it when they get to the sidelines.
New set of downs for him from the 31.
Good. 180. Hey, alert 33.
Watch the tight end. Watch the key.
What's up?
Going to the ground again on first. Well, even a great game is going to have its lesser moments. He can't get anything out of that carry. Stop for no gain.
When one defender failed, well, his buddy was there to swarm to the ball and make that play just as it gets to the line of scrimmage.
First down run netted him nothing. Here is 2nd and 10.
180. King. What's up?
Baker out of the pistol. Touchdown, New Orleans. The Saints were on their lead just before halftime.
That's some good old-fashioned playground football. Even at the elementary school, find the fastest kid and be him to run.
That one right down the middle. And the Saints double their lead to 14.
Browns 14.
On is the Saints kickoff team to tee it up and send it away. And he won't opt to bring this one out. He's content to keep it there in the end zone. They'll start their drive at the 35.
35-yard line.
The Browns, nice field position here as they start out 1st and 10.
Here we go. 7 pocket, 10 60. Mustang 19.
Airing it out to start this drive. It's his running back. And he's going to be driven out by a defender just before he can get it up to midfield. Pickup of 12 on that play. And that's going to be good for a Cleveland first down.
They like to say it's about the Jimmies and the Joes. I think that's about the X's and the O's. That's a well-drawn-up completion that nets them a first down.
Going now on 1st down. Cut out left. And a solid gain there. Gets him across the 45 before he goes out.
That's what you call efficiency. Exactly what you're looking for in first down. It sets up 2nd and very manageable, and creates that space if you want to take a shot downfield.
Just a yard left to go on 2nd down. Back to throw now. Has it downfield, working the left. And he can't escape a good tackle after the catch. Tackle is at the 20. The Browns take the first of their 3 timeouts. They'll have 2 left to work with before halftime.
It's a gain of 25 yards. First down, Cleveland.
Coming to the line for another 1st and 10. From the red zone now. Gets him on a quick hitter. And he's short of the first after a mild gain. Browns fighting the clock now, trying to hurry back to that line.
It's a pickup of 6. Brings up 2nd and 4 at the 14-yard line.
Still sticking with the passing game. He rolls to his right. That is incomplete. Down to 13 seconds left. Unable to find Jalen Moe with that one. And now they need to get 4 on 3rd down.
I love the mobility here. Starts great, escapes pressure, get out of harm's way. You just wish if you're the offense here, you could have found a completion to keep in rhythm.
3rd down from the gun. Brought in. And this drive is going to continue. He's taken down at the 2 on 3rd down. They've got themselves a 1st and goal. Now One timeout taken by the offense, and we're going to see if they try for 2 plays here or just try the field goal right now. This offense in position now. It's 1st and goal. He finds him right side. And that's going to be a touchdown. It's on the board for now. But will it stand? We've got to see what this flag is all about. He was downfield in a hurry, hoping to help with the play, but that effort cost some points as the penalty wipes out that touchdown. So now from further back, another try at 1st and goal. Final throw before the break. Got to him right as he threw it, and it falls to the ground. So we're through 2 quarters now, still a half of football to be played. We'll be back with more of the NFL on EA Sports. Out to kick it away. Here's Moody. And we'll have to wait at least a few moments longer for an exciting start to this second half. We've got a touchback. Saints enjoying some good field position to start this drive off. 1st and 10 coming up.
Hurry, hurry! 180! What's up?
Here's the one back on the handoff. Looks through and breaks away. And he's going to get this to the opposing 41.
Let's go!
Looking quickly here.
The Saints, 1st down. 1st and 10 at the 41-yard line.
First down, and they go right back to him. Has it another way. And he has it almost to the red zone, down at the 21-yard line. An excellent gain, 20 yards there, and that's going to move the sticks.
You know, it is so refreshing for these running backs when they have space to run. It's hard. There's so many collisions between the tackles. When they get on the edge and have green grass, well, the best of them take advantage of it.
First down, looking to throw. Mayfield dumps it off to his running back. And they make the stop as that play reaches the 14-yard line.
Just get this guy touches. I don't care how, I don't care when. Just find unique ways to get this running back the ball, and over time, he's going to make you pay.
Handoff on 2nd and short. And we might be close to this lead growing again. That play gives him a 1st and goal. Offense in the hurry up here.
1st and goal at the 5-yard line.
Right back to him on 1st and goal. And he pushed for it, but they managed to stop him at the 2. 3 yards on the game. Now they just need 2 more on 2nd and goal.
Hey, I get it on 1st and goal, right? A lot of teams like to be conservative and limit risk. Even if a run is stopped short, you still got 2, sometimes 3 downs to play with.
Mayfield thrown out of the pistol. It isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. Quickly, their chances at the end zone are running out, Brock. It's 3rd and goal.
Ben, even good defenses, great defenses in this league, Kate, they're going to bend at times, but you never want to break. And when you get a sack in the red zone, well, that goes a long ways to helping your efforts.
Hey, alert 33. Regular. Dot.
And he is into the end zone. Touchdown, New Orleans. The Saints blow the lead coming out of halftime. Lambercocky with a touchdown. Well, Brock, not much to say other than the fact that this offense on point. They're just clicking today.
Just rolling. I mean, this is clinic. This is what I call teaching tape. Being well prepared, and more importantly, going out there and executing at a high level.
That one splits the uprights. And the Saints stretch their lead to 21. On is the Saints kickoff team to tee it up and send it away. And that one bounces through the end zone for a touchdown.
Over 1st and 10 at their own 35-yard line.
Nice field position here for the Browns as they start out 1st and 10. Working now from the gun. Short pass brought in. And he has it right near midfield here. Looks like about a yard short. Offense up to the line fast.
First and 10 at the 49-yard line.
Working on 1st down. On the move, headed right. In big trouble now, and the ball is out. Oh, they got it back. They can try and salvage something. And from where that fumble came, Brock, 0 chance they were going to try to profit on that play, right? But at least they did get it back. Takes the 2nd down snap. Completed to his running back. And they're going to bring him down just on the other side of midfield.
I know that completion doesn't move the chains. I love it nonetheless. You make sure that defense is aware of every eligible player going out. And this time it was out of the backfield with the running back that shows he's adept at catching it as well.
And this one's worked down to the 33 before being stopped. That's 16 on the pickup. And that's a Browns 1st down.
1st and 10 at the 33-yard line.
He'll look to throw. Caught by his running back, Judkins. And they haul him down just a foot or 2 shy of the red zone. Dose of the hurry up here.
12 more yards. That's another Browns 1st down. 1st and 10 at the 20.
From the gun, Judkins. He picks up 5 on that 1st down run. Brings up 2nd down.
Humble 5 to 6 yard gain on the ground. Not a huge gain, not a game-changing play by any means. But one that keeps you on schedule and takes some of the starch out of that front 7.
So gain of 5 on that 1st down. Let's see if they can repeat that performance now here on 2nd. They'll work against the blitz. He goes back to him yet again. Complete. And not much doing. He stopped quickly.
Well, that's a modest little drag route. But if you ever just need a safe, short gain on the throw, that's a go-to route to target.
play the drive now. They need 2 to keep it going. Putting a receiver in motion. And he'll just get the play off. Complete beyond the marker. And this drive is going to continue. He's taken down at the 2 on 3rd down. And they've got themselves a 1st and goal. A design run. And he's in for the touchdown. The Browns get it back to within 2 possessions. Just a great effort there from him, Brock, to take it upon himself, embrace the initiative, and turn that drive into 6.
You know, Kate, there was a day when you were watching Steve Young, Randall Cunningham, and that felt like a bonus touchdown. But that's not today. It feels like every quarterback's got to be able to score, be a dual threat on the ground. It's part of an offense every single team relies upon.
That one right down the middle. The Browns get it back to a 14-point game. Out to kick it away. Here's Moody. And he got all of that one out of the back of the end zone for a touchback.
At their own 35-yard line.
And 10, Saints find themselves with some good field position starting out.
Good. 180. What's up?
Out of the gun, they'll give it to him inside. Nothing doing here as he only manages the arm.
That's the kind of yardage that's not going to kill this drive on the first play. But it does put you a little bit behind schedule. Now 2nd down becomes critical because nobody wants a 3 and out.
Run, not a lot of help, Brock. 9 to go now on 2nd down.
19 Tiger, 19 Tiger. Ready?
Trying the right side. He finds a little opening, but not much. Picked up about 4 on 2nd down.
This is one of those real modest gains, Kate, that I like as a call. Yeah, it's just a little more variety to your playbook. Makes that defense wonder. Those guys on the other side of the ball think a little bit. This dude's not just a receiver. He may get in the run game as well.
Real. Run. Hey, alert! Watch one.
3rd and short, Mayfield. Throw came out right as the defense got to him. That's an incomplete pass. No luck finding his receiver that time. And that leaves them with 4th and 5.
The numbers tell us pretty clearly, you get to 3rd and long, extra long, it's really hard to stay on the field. That's disappointing because that was 3rd and manageable and an incomplete.
Pulled in at the 20. And he gets his guys a few yards before they bring him down on the return.
At their own 30-yard line.
So 1st and 10 now from the 30. They'll throw to start the drive. And that's incomplete. Wanted to dial up the aggressiveness there like that, but couldn't connect. Second down. He's been a frequent target throughout this game, Brock. We've seen that coverage tighten up a little bit more on him every time the ball's thrown his way.
Well, hasn't taken him off the board completely. He's still beating them for some catches, but that heightened focus defensively does lead to moments like that one where what would normally be a catch falls incomplete.
Makes the grab in bounds left side. And he's down inside the 40 before he's escorted out. That one goes for 31 yards and a first down when all is said and done.
You know, Kate, we often talk about flipping the field in special teams, right? A kick return, a good punt. Well, an explosive play like that does the exact same thing. Look at the difference in field position by hitting on that shot. He's totally hit the field and the tone of this drive.
He surges ahead for 5. Make it second down.
That does not show up on any explosive stat sheet. But let me tell you, Kate, that's the real deal right there. You run for that kind of yardage consistently in the NFL, you do set yourself up for success.
First down run gets him 6. So now it is 2nd and 4. Back to throw. And they're going to bring him down as he makes it all the way to the 12. It's a gain of 22. And that's going to be good for a Cleveland first down. Offense to the line fast.
A gain of 22 yards. And the Browns first down.
From the red zone on first. Made the throw as he was getting hit, Brock, and it's incomplete. Not on the same page with his tight end. So it'll be second down.
That is a DB's best friend, pressure. That pressure earned that incompletion. They came in before he could find a target and hit him to alter that last-second attempt to get rid of it.
Throwing from the gun. That's much too high and out of the end zone. Incomplete.
That's a throw at this level. So much speed and length, you got to be real careful. Rarely do you find a clean window down the middle. That'd be absolutely perfect, and it wasn't there.
No connection on the last play, and now it's third down. We put a receiver in motion left. Here he goes, 3rd and long. And Judkins on the drop down. And that is a great stop to deny him the marker. It's going to be 4th down. Offense in a hurry up here.
A 9-yard gain on the play. It's now 4th down and 1.
I'll send a receiver left. Here he goes. Gotta have this on 4th down. Catch made. And he's not going to get to the end zone. The stop is made in time at the 2, but hey, 4 more chances coming. They've got 1st and goal. Shotgun handoff here for Judkins. And that right there is the start of what could be a goal line stand. They hit him for a loss on 1st and goal.
Kid, I'll never forget walking into the Hall of Famer Dwight Freeney's meeting room with those defensive linemen. The late, great John Tierlink, his coach, he had a little sign up in his office, and it was sacks, and that money sign was the S, because ends and D linemen make their money with sacks. But you win games when they stop the run like that, or it's out for loss.
Looking for his wide receiver there. And that brings up 3rd and goal.
This is why we hear about closing speed so often when you evaluate players. You know, once he senses the pressure, he's getting rid of that ball. It takes a player who can close quickly to get to him before it's released and alter that throw.
Big play coming up here as everyone gets set for 3rd and goal. Looking to throw here. And it's incomplete on 3rd and goal. That throw doesn't lead to 6. And now it's decision time on 4th and goal. Didn't see a whole lot of room to fit that pass in, Brock. Throwing into double coverage. How's Coach going to feel about that one?
Yeah, that's a no-no. Yeah, I experienced that as a player and now as a coach. Please don't do that again.
Desperation time here on fourth. And he's going to score a touchdown, Cleveland. The Browns now within one score in the fourth. Man, Brock, that defense held up 3 straight plays. They just couldn't come up with the one final stop they needed to get off the field.
And how about this offense? Courage of the offense to run it back for one more snap and make the adjustments on 4th and goal to finally punch it in. Quite the mini little chess match we just saw play out over those last 4 plays.
Moody knocks that extra point through. And the Browns chop the lead in half. It's down to 7. Just like that, we're back to a one-possession ball game as the kickoff is away. And that one flies right on past the end zone. Did not make an effort to even hit the landing zone, Brock, so they're going to gift him a drive starting at the 35. The Saints enjoying some good field position to start this drive off. 1st and 10 coming up. Plowing up the middle. That one only good for a couple. It's 2nd down. So rather than let the 2-minute warning hit, the defense burns the first of its timeouts.
This offense is now left with some ground to make up a little bit here on 2nd down. After that drive starts, the very minimal gain.
Need a better result than that last run. It's 2nd and 8. They give it to him again. Breaks the tackle. He's still going. And they'll make the stop up at the 46-yard line. So that brings us to the 2-minute warning in New Orleans. Saints leading by 7. 1st and 10 now from the 46. Another carry for him. And there's not going to be a score, but great effort. He's out of bounds inside the 10. They rip off a big chunk of field, and it sets him up with 1st and goal.
The 8-yard line.
Handoff goes to Williams, running right. So some defensive initiative in that goal to go, Brock. They take him down behind the line. 2nd and goal coming up. With each carry he gets, Brock, I'm starting to wonder, is this going to be the last touch that he gets in this game? Because it hasn't been a great performance for him.
No, individually, collectively, and you can look up front, right? They've just not been winning the battle enough push, enough drive to get this running game going.
60 Bison, 60 Bison. Ready.
Line up the design keeper. He's hit and driven backwards. This is going to force him into 3rd and goal. Now a timeout's called. Cleveland using its 2nd. And they'll have just one left to burn now.
This coordinator tried to show some trust and belief with his offense. A run after a negative run? Well, you lose a lot of equity and belief in that coordinator. I don't think he's going to try a 3rd run after back-to-back negative losses.
Big play coming up here as everyone gets set for 3rd and goal.
Tag. Hawk 70, Hawk 70.
He's keeping it, gotta get it forward. And
somebody finally able to force him out there. So even with that quality gain, he will still wind up being put down.
Well, these are the moments I just live for up in the booth, man. What are you going to do as a play caller? You're going to go for it now? You're going to try to slam it in? Well, if so, you better get a whole lot more movement than he did right there.
I'm on the road doing shows through my back down. Mississippi to Philly, Albuquerque to Chat Town. I got the crowd yelling, bring them out, bring them out. All my hot girls yelling, bring them out, bring them out. All the dope boys yelling, bring them out, bring them out.
Fourth down, and we're going to see just how clutch he is on this kick. This is a chip shot from the left hash. And it is good. No problems there on the shorter attempt. And that'll push it to double digits in a two-possession game.
Best kickers I've been around here over the last few decades, they relish these moments. They know the hard work all their buddies on offense and defense have done. And they can make it a two-score game and be clutch when it matters. These are the moments they live for.
Is the Saints kickoff team to tee it up and send it away. He'll take this at the 10. And this will give him some decent field position here, partner. And this gets out to the 30.
At their own 30-yard line.
Starting out trips right here. 1st and 10.
Let's go now. Back to 60, back to 60. Back to 11, back to 11.
They're going to throw here to begin the drive. This one's out to Noah, left side. And he's going to get a few here, brought down at the 33-yard line. Now the Browns spend their final timeout. And now they're powerless to stop that clock with a timeout at least.
You know, kid, over the years, I have heard defensive coordinators say, hey, you got to earn the right to rush the passer. You got to earn the right for me to call blitzes. And when you call a blitz and you don't get home and you don't hit the quarterback, you've earned nothing.
Back to throw. He's got it to him yet again, and that one is caught. And he's going to get this up close to the 40 before going out. Short yardage situation here. It's 3rd and 2. Here he is to throw. He's got a man left. Right out of bounds after a small gain. It's a 4-yard gain, and that's going to get him across the marker and earn the first.
That pitch and catch won't show up as a big play on the stat sheet. Gives his own defense a little time to rest. He gives an offensive coordinator a new set of downs to work with.
60 by 6, 60 by 6.
Still sticking with the passing game. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact. Well-timed strike by that defender to knock it free. And now it's 2nd down.
Once that quarterback broke the pocket, kind of turns into like a zone read option a little bit. Kate, you got a couple choices. Keep it yourself or try to force the throw. There was nowhere to go. He really should have used his legs.
Less than 40 seconds to work with. Here comes 2nd and 10. Sticking to the air here. Has him on the quick hitter. And he's going to be at midfield now as he gets out of bounds.
To Jalen Cole. That's a gain of 8. Brings up 3rd and
2. 3rd and just 2 to go. To throw. All in left side. And he's down inside the 40 before he's escorted out. And that one goes for a gain of 11. And that's a Browns first down.
You want to become a quarterback's best friend, do that. Turn a short little gain, a short little pass into some yards after catch, and that quarterback will find you again.
So fresh set of downs now from your 39. He's going to throw it again. Escapes the pocket. Oh, look at this. Here he goes. And he's taken out of bounds as he gets it down near the red zone. It's a gain of 15 there. And that's going to be good for a Cleveland first down.
That is so demoralizing for a defense. You lock things down in coverage. You do everything right on the back end. You need to see the quarterback escape, evade the pressure, and get that first down anyway.
To throw here on first down. And this one falls incomplete. Still 17 seconds left to play. Just couldn't hang on through the contact. And it sets up second down. Rolling from the gun here. And he's got it. It's in close. And he is in for the touchdown. Still unlikely, Brock, but it's not entirely over just yet with this score. All right, so the offense does its job, Brock. Now they need their defense to give them a chance to overcome that big deficit.
The momentum in the building's clearly changed. We can feel it here in the booth, but you're right. It's now up to the defense to make a stop and give them a chance.
That one splits the uprights. And the Browns cut it to a field goal game. 35. So with hardly any game left, they have time for this kick and maybe a couple plays. All right, partner. Well, they have momentarily, at the very least, pulled this game back from the jump. Of defeat. Now they have to get the kicker within range to tie it and force the extra frame.
You know that kicker is so ready. Just ran out there and delivered the picture-perfect onside kick. Now, on offense, go get them down there. Put him within range, and he's going to drill it, no problem.
The Browns, nice field position here as they start out 1st and 10. Setting up to pass. And he's going to be drugged down. Looks like at that 37-yard line. So it's a win for the Saints. And there was no easing up. It took some white knuckling until the very end, but their defense carried that small lead through to the finish line as they escape with the victory. So that puts a bow on this one. For my partner Brock Heward and everyone involved on our crew, I'm Kate Scott signing off. This has been another presentation of the NFL on EA Sports. It's a win for the Saints as we say so long from New Orleans.